Einstein's great criticism of quantum mechanics. He said, "I cannot believe that God plays dice with the universe." And implied in his criticism was a recognition that there is a source, a purpose. It's not random chance. Whether you use the word God or not, the recognition that there is as if a purposefulness in the universe, that reality is not random, chaotic, but is something which is there, alive, in spite of you're a part of it. That's there in all science, or in all scientists.
You mentioned Einstein. I mean, interestingly, Einstein is revered as, the archetypal great scientist of the 20th century. In fact, he wasn't a great scientist in any classical sense. He wasn't a great experimentalist. He didn't do a lot of experiments. He wasn't a particularly brilliant mathematician. He didn't do deep work. He just had a different way of looking at things. He was very creative, and he could step out of the normal way of looking at things. And in hindsight, his ideas were actually obvious, but he was just able to step outside the paradigm, and then other people came along and he found the mathematics that actually made it all work. But he was actually just someone who could step outside it, and he had awe. He looked at the world in a very magical, spiritual way. So that's what made him, a great scientist in our eyes, not because he was a classic scientist, but because he could step out of the world.